Glad to have you with us for more NBA action. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony as well as Brent Barry. And we'll be catching up a bit from the sideline with David Aldridge. And, of course, Zach LaVine. His first game as a New York Knick.
As you were mentioning, I mean, that trade has this team buzzing. You can see it in the warm-up line, how loose and confident they look now with him on that roster.
Over the last couple of seasons, it feels like the Washington Wizards roster is in constant flux. I mean, from role players to all-stars, guys coming in and out.
Caldwell Pope right side. 5 to shoot. The dunk and the foul. A powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. And it goes on Draymond Green. For Washington, how difficult, Greg, is it to win when your roster changes, as you were just talking about? It changes so much from year to year.
It's really tough. I mean, take Spencer Dinwiddie. You know, he signs a big 3-year deal, traded 6 months later. So when things like that happen, it's so difficult to create chemistry.
Now the Wizards with it. We've played just over a minute here in the first. And the dunk by Doncic.
Liking the vision there from Caldwell Pope, looking to get his guys going when they're open.
Here's LaVine. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That one on Caldwell Pope.
Kevin, what's so impressive to me about LaVine? It's the all-around play. He affects the game across the board.
And LaVine's efficient as well.
And good shooting numbers, no doubt. Last year, he cut back on the turnovers. And, boy, he's still young. There's still tons of upside to be had.
Here's Banton. Back to Leonard. Lets it go with the 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
The efficiency of Kawhi Leonard's three-point shooting is pretty exceptional. I mean, he's going to start taking those all night long if he's open.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He isn't playing a big part of their offensive scheme, averaging around 15.5 points a game. Doncic with the block.
Good instincts from Doncic. His coaches and teammates love when he's in hustle mode and gets those blocks.
Here's Doncic. One of the dependable scorers on the team. He's averaging close to 17 points a game.
And you're just not going to see him do that very often. Usually when he rises up, there's a guarantee.
Oh,
goodness. And there's a reason LaVine was a back-to-back champ at the slam dunk contest. He doesn't waste an opportunity to put on a show.
Outside Leonard. Here's the three. Draymond Green pulls it in. And so Green will bring it up for New York. They trail by one. Outside Levine. Shoots from the high post. Again, Levine missing.
He wants that one over again. I guarantee that. Nobody's even in the neighborhood.
Doncic outside. There's a screen. And another miss by Washington.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Outside Green. On the wing, Levine. Fires from 18. He makes that one drop, only a second and 5 tries.
And a nice, smooth stroke. When Levine feels that rhythm, he's a knockdown jump shooter.
Doncic looking it over. For 3, Caldwell Pope. The Wizards with another miss.
And if they know what's good for them, that's the way they'll defend against him every time he takes the ball in the three-point lane.
Outside Levine. Ayton in the high post. They look to him for part of their offensive attack. Right now he averages nearly 12 points a game.
Ayton out there playing poker with the flush.
So timeout called here, the first for Washington. Teams changing it up here. Here's Doncic. They need this. And Doncic throws it down.
Slammed down by Doncic. A monster in the backcourt at 6'7".
Outside Green. New York moving it around. Here's Ayton. Down it goes. His third basket. He's now 3 for 4.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Pass to Randall. Doncic left side. Hardaway for 3.
Next foul.
Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket. But he'll go to the line to shoot 3.
Second team foul.
He's a decent scorer, and Hardaway can get it going, so he draws defenders' attention and gets the call that time.
He hits the second from the line. Greg, you have to love the impact that Tim Hardaway Jr. has had on the defensive end.
He's got a great wingspan to bother shooters and contain penetration. Always aware of where the ball is on the floor. You could call him an underrated defender.
Pass to Green. Now, Gilgeous-Alexander. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Fouled beyond the arc, and he almost hit the shot. He'll go to the line for 3.
Young big men, though, often struggle to find consistency, but you look at Ayton's first 4 seasons, the numbers are almost identical year to year.
Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. And for Ayton, the numbers are impressive indeed, averaging a double-double every season.
And he's got all the tools. Next steps, making more plays for others, and they've been working on his shooting range to open up the lane a bit more.
Gives the team such a great element, having a one guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
Like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense.
And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Well, I had a chance to talk with the head coach, Wes Unseld Jr. He's looking for his guys to put up a terrific performance tonight, especially at the defensive end. He said, we want to use our length and athleticism to protect the rim and make it hard for shooters to get clean looks. This is the first meeting of the season between these two. Guys, we'll see how it comes out.
Appreciate it, D.A. They'll be trying to lock it down defensively. Guys, what do you think?
If you want to avoid a run-and-gun type of situation, this is the approach you need to take.
Well, slowing the pace is easier said than done. How will they go about it?
Picked by Randall. And here's Doncic from the arc. And so Green will bring it up for the New York Knicks. Trailing by 2. Green, the screen. For 3, Levine. And it's Green with the jam.
Yeah, and with improving court awareness, Levine continues to tap into his limitless potential when making plays.
Randall outside. Shoots the 3. Good on the three-point shot. And the Wizards lead by 3.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Outside, Levine. Pass to Ayton. On the wing, Levine. Offensive rebound. And it's Ayton missing. Washington leading now by 3. Now, here's Doncic. .34 seconds left in the first. Here's Caldwell Pope. It's stolen by Green. Pass to Ayton. That shot is off. Now, here's Doncic. He has 6. Now, here's Caldwell Pope. No good on the 3. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Wizards out front, up by 3. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Wizards.
And guys, I love the movement, doing a great job of just getting the ball on a string, creating some opportunities.
Well, I want to add also the damage that has been done on the inside. It's a lot of rubble in there, but they're continuing to go right at the defense.
Washington calls timeout. Season, Brent, it seems like the league gets more diverse and international. It certainly keeps the play interesting.
Well, the skill set of the younger players that come into the league is absolutely scintillating. And those different styles, those different techniques, that's the great thing about basketball, is that you can find something within each player that you'd like to steal or borrow, but it's unique to them.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. And Toppin throws it down.
And Toppin on top of the world there.
The Wizards with the lead. Here's Banton. Outside Hardaway. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Randall. Shot from 16. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. They've been hanging in there.
And a chance here to jump on top.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Levine. To the inside. Brown. On the wing, Winslow. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. And Washington has possession. Following this one, they get to host the Warriors. That will complete this 4-game homestand. And it's denied.
Toppin has that kind of reach. 7'2" wingspan. Get that out of here.
So it's the Wizards now. No points yet here in the second quarter for them. And that one drops. Leonard's got 5 now.
How about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
And with the 15th pick in the 2011 draft, Kawhi Leonard wasn't highly touted coming out of high school or college.
Listen, even in the pros, recognition took a while. How about this? He won Finals MVP and Defensive Player of the Year before he ever made an All-Star team. Now, one of the 75 greatest.
Knicks trailed by 5. Pass to Toppin. On the wing, Levine. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And a good free throw shooter who's really increased his volume over the years. Levine with a lot of ways to beat you. And it's been a rough stretch for the New York Knicks, a team that has only had a handful of playoff appearances in the last 20 years.
So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe. The Knicks are trying to get back to being competitive, GA, but it has been difficult, hasn't it?
They haven't been able to attract top-level talent for quite some time, which is surprising when you consider this big market and the status this franchise has within the city.
Doncic left side. Just 5 on the clock. And Caldwell Pope gets the basket.
And this is right around the time when one team might start to pull away.
Yeah, this team is looking to add to the lead, trying to put the other team away, and threatening here.
And the foul called on Kawhi Leonard. That's his first foul.
And still early in the period, and they're only 1 foul away from being over the limit.
And Ayton gets double teamed. And the wide open shot from Green. Gets to the corner and buries it. Green's got his second basket of the night.
Tough to contest that one. Draymond went right up into a one-piece shooting motion.
Doncic with it. Now Green defending. Here's Caldwell Pope. And he jams it with authority.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Good job to recognize the opportunity. That's just very solid offense.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Now, from the step back to his attacking style, some have compared Luka Doncic to the bear, James Harden. There are some similarities, Harden said. Being able to dictate and control the game like he does, he never lets anyone speed him up, and he gets what he wants. Back to you, Kevin.
He always has. They're both pretty fun to watch, David. Thank you. To the paint. Here's Ayton. He can't get that one to fall. Randall with some nice D. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for Washington. 7-point game, the biggest lead in the game. Picked by Randall. Nobody near Leonard. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic. Leonard's got 4 points in the quarter.
And when it rains, it pours. Another jump shot tickles the twine.
Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
On offense, here are the Wizards. They're on an 11-3 run. And they double up Doncic. Caldwell Pope on the wing. And again, Washington with the triple.
Well, he made some kind of adjustment to his game after a poor first half. He's been impressive shooting the ball during the second.
Pass to Green. It's Levine atop the key. The top of the key jumper is on the mark. Levine's got his third basket of the night.
That's a good find from Ayton, understanding the defensive scheme, and he just waited for his teammate to be open.
Right side Hardaway. With the fadeaway. They get the rebound. Outside for Randall. Misses the three.
Well, the D really getting away with one there. No one on him. And that's going to be good 9 out of 10 times.
The shot's good from Gilgeous-Alexander.
Gilgeous-Alexander becoming more and more comfortable where he can score on the floor.
And here is Doncic. He has 6. Off target with his 3.
Teammates right now covering up for the type of off performance he's having. In terms of scoring, this has not been his best night.
Bounce pass from Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Ayton. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in. 8 points for DeAndre Ayton. We've got 1:08 left in the first half. Lays it in off the pretty alley-oop. And the Wizards lead by 8.
A playmaker of Doncic's talents wasn't missing that gap. He quickly gets the ball to the wide open man.
Gilgeous-Alexander surveying the D. Outside Levine. And a miss there on the triple.
Yeah, and a dangerous trend here as they're starting to live and die with outside jumpers.
Back to Randall. Pass to Doncic. Looking to get it going. And Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
And Kawhi getting up that time, just owning all the airspace around the rim.
Knicks trail by 10. On the wing, Levine. And then Levine with the jam.
A master of the slam. Levine's got a couple dunk contest titles under his belt.
Here's Caldwell Pope. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And so it's the Washington Wizards holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. And we'll be back with you shortly. And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation.
And hey, what a career Caldwell Pope has had to this point.
He's been such a great complimentary guard. He just takes care of the ball. He shoots well all over the floor. He's a 3-point threat. He certainly accepts the responsibility and the challenge defensively. He's carved out a career, and it's going to get longer.
Near the 3-point line, it's Doncic. Money from the wing. Doncic has got the first points of the third quarter up on the board for Washington. On the wing, Williams. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Here's Bates Diop. Back to Williams. Fires the 3. Rebound, Kawhi Leonard. Wizards leading by 10. About 1 minute played here in the second half. Caldwell Pope outside. Here's Doncic. A shot, no good. And New York will come the other way. At the conclusion of this game, they're off to Detroit, where they'll face the Pistons. That will conclude their brief 2-game road trip. Williams' shot is off.
Every coach should show players game tape of how he just boxed out right there. Great job with the footwork and using his body to step to the rebound.
And the foul called on Kenrich Williams. That's his first foul. New York calls timeout. Both teams will make substitutions. Third quarter of play with just over a minute and a half gone by. Here's Banton. Pass to Doncic. Just 5 to shoot. The shot. Shot's good by Banton. Banton's got the lead up to 12 now for Washington.
Just a super unselfish guy. Doncic is all for getting his guys going. Enjoys setting the table.
Levine way outside. New York, no good that time either.
Not been an easy start. 3 straight misses here on these possessions.
On the wing, Doncic. Goes up on the high post. That's all good, and that's his 5th basket of the game. He's shooting 5 for 11 now.
In the mid-range, no longer a challenge for Doncic. He has rapidly become one of the best 3-level scorers in the game.
On the wing, Levine. No good off the back of the rim.
Not sure they realize it's not halftime anymore. 4 attempts, and they're still looking for their first bucket.
2022, Greg, a year for the Washington Wizards with some historic significance.
And it marks 25 years of the Washington Wizards name being on an NBA jersey. A cool moment for the current players who can look back on this franchise and know they're a part of history. Just a terrific effort on the offensive glass. That's how they're going to cut into this league.
And Greg, a dunk like that is sure to give them a spark. We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. Down low. Randall. And Randall throws it down.
Randall with massive improvement over last year and could beat you in so many ways that he has confidence in now. What a flush.
Lobs it up for Levine. Pass to Caldwell Pope. Knicks with the rebound. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
The kick out to Williams. That's good, and it's Levine with the assist. Williams has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Wizards leading by 11. Caldwell Pope outside. Here's Banton. Pass to Randall. And Randall throws it down.
Yeah, Randall does a good job. His frame alone helps to create some space. Just with a little pivot there, able to find a way to score. Outside, Green.
The kick out to Williams. Some nice passing by New York here. Here's Levine. Got a piece of it. They retain possession. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. New York takes timeout.
Timeout number 4. New York, timeout.
Washington leading now by 13. Here's Banton. Pass to Randall. Outside Hardaway. And here's Leonard. Randall with the ball. Headed by Green. Doesn't go for him. Some solid defense from Ayton. Knicks trail by 13. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. Outside Levine. It's intercepted. Right now let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. The reviews have been good for the league's moves to eliminate foul calls on non-basketball moves. The NBA said it wanted the game to be played, not manipulated. Draymond Green says it helps to know that you'll have more of a fair opportunity as a defender. Guys can't just cheat the system. Kevin, back to you.
That's great to see, David. Thank you. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. And New York making a change here.
Obi Toppin. Max Strus.
Knicks trail by 13. On the wing, Winslow. Here's Ayton. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Ayton's got 10.
Hitting that mid-range shot, this is right now probably the extent of Ayton's range.
Takes it out to Leonard. Takes the three. And it's Ayton with the rebound.
He's not the guy that you want to give a wide open look from three-point range. They're lucky that that one doesn't cost them.
Takes the 13-footer. Rebound, Washington. They've led by as many as 14 points. Now Randall. He's got 9. Outside Hardaway. And the 3 off target. And so Ayton will bring it up for New York. 11-point game. Up top, Gilgeous-Alexander. The lead now cut to single digits.
And Gilgeous-Alexander showing just how difficult he can be to guard at times.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Banton. Outside Leonard. Clock at 6. Shoots over Winslow. Will not go. This is off the front iron. That's tipped. And so it's the Washington Wizards ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. Looking good at this point, but wanting more. Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Knicks trail by 9. Now, here's Strus. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Washington.
And they're playing beautiful basketball right now, racking up the assists by playing so unselfishly, just finding the open man.
And there's another thing going on right now for them that has to get their confidence up, and that's the three ball. I mean, it's been falling for them, and they're locked in, and with that outside shot going, that's a big difference maker.
And here is Gilgeous-Alexander. 6 to shoot. Rebounded by the Wizards.
I know it's about defending the post and the three-point line these days, but still got to be active in the mid-range area, and the defense gets away with one there.
So here's Benton.
Next foul. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Second personal foul. First team foul.
That free throw, no good.
For Washington.
Good on the second free throw. Just over a minute played here in the fourth. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. And they'll get another chance. Inside, Leonard with the steal. And here we go. Fast break. Powell's got it. Hardaway, no good.
I think he rushed that one just a little bit, thinking the defense was going to get close. They weren't.
Pass to Ayton. And Ayton gets double teamed. There's Brown with the three. Bangs home the trifecta. Brown's got his first 3 points of the game.
A pretty free look from three-point range. The D forgot about him on that possession.
Well, you concern yourself with the other guys who you think are going to damage you, and he stepped up and delivered that huge three-point shot.
Time called here. The Wizards decide to talk it over. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
During that break, Coach Wes Unseld Jr. had some advice for the team. His concern was both their inconsistency and their amount of three-point shots. He said, let's move the ball for good shots. If you have an open three, take it. Otherwise, let's attack the rim and put some pressure on these guys. Kevin?
Okay, David, much appreciated. Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. Pass to Ayton. Over in the corner, Brown. Williams for three. Randall grabs the board.
A fundamental footwork and boxing out there that allowed him to rip that ball right off the rim.
Now here's Powell. Leonard looking around. Now Randall. 6 on the shot clock. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Brown with it. Now Ayton. Back to Brown. To the left wing. And it's Ayton missing.
You're not going to see that very often. The defense in the vicinity, but still, he's not one to blow layups.
Randall outside. Aldwell Pope with a wide open look. Knocks down the three ball.
The man was wide open there, and Julius Randle understood the timing to get him the ball to get that score.
Pass to Ayton. The three. New York, no good that time either.
Well, he wanted to return the favor there for that last three, but it just wasn't in the cards.
And the foul called on Kenrich Williams. That'll be his second foul of the game. Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. Both teams deciding to change it up. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Here's Randall. Here's Doncic. And the dunk by Doncic.
A great disruptor of the basketball. Luka taking matters into his own hands tonight. Great to see him play like this.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. There's Green with the three. A nice shot by Winslow.
Well, Winslow makes that shot, and it makes his team that much more dangerous.
Doncic outside. Kicks it out to Leonard. From downtown. He can't get that one.
Well, he had one three-pointer in the first half, but so far in the second, he's come up with goose eggs.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. There's Levine. And then Levine with the jam.
And over the years, Levine has put on the muscle, which helps him on those challenging finishes at the rim.
And they double up Doncic. For three, Caldwell Pope. That's the sixth make from the field. He's taken 9 shots and missed but 3.
Bottom line, you need shooters on your team who can space the floor.
Oh, there's no doubt he's a legitimate threat from downtown, and he's demonstrating that in this game.
Outside, Green. Clock at 4. New York needs to get off a shot. The shot's good. Gilgeous-Alexander making the play.
Gilgeous-Alexander just getting better and better at creating for his teammates.
Doncic outside. In the corner, Hardaway with it. And the Wizards hit again from deep.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitiveness.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Levine with it. Now guarded by Caldwell Pope. Back to Levine. They kick it out to Green. Tried to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. Caldwell Pope outside. Leonard on the wing. Shoots over Winslow. Leonard, no luck.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
Yeah, he's got to move on, forget about this sequence here, and try to find a way to get on the board.
Drains the three-pointer.
And how about the firing of that shot off with Gilgeous-Alexander not hesitating one bit.
And here is Doncic. Randle outside. From the arc. And again, Washington with the triple.
And we'll just watch the clock wind down, guys, in what will turn out to be a win here for the Wizards.
It was like watching a three-point shooting contest tonight here.
And they just didn't seem to let up. Whether the last several shots went down or not, 3 after 3, it just seemed to pay off for them.
And so taking a look at their record, a nice milestone they'll be picking up tonight. 30 wins on the year now.
And they'll take the win tonight, setting the tone in the first matchup of this 4-game season series.
And something we've come to almost expect is greatness from this one. Such an overall great performance it was for Luka Doncic.
And with all these assists, it's obvious how well that he can see the entirety of the floor out there. If an easy bucket is to be had, he'll find it.
Here's Levine. And too long on the shot. Shot in the game clock separated by 5. And now we've got the intentional foul.
And you can see where they're coming from by fouling to stop the clock, but really they're just kidding themselves.
16 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Caldwell Pope with it. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over.
Knicks ball.
Five seconds left in the fourth quarter. And And so it's Washington easily grabbing this one. Some good moments throughout this one, but they have the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, I mean, I love the way they executed on both ends of the floor.